back to the Thursdays Are the Best Days podcast 248. It's a fun number because it's 2 times 4 is 8. You know?
You know what else is a fun number? Today's
What is
date. It's 2/22.
23
Yeah, well.
day? But whatevs. Not like last year that was 2222222 and it was Tuesday.
Yeah, that was a good one.
It do be, but not this be. But we here and it be another Thursday are the best days. So, how's
Yeah,
it going?
it's going good. Can't complain.
Must not have been an exciting week. No posts, nothing pissed you
No,
off enough.
nope. Got Knots. You did as
You did.
well
I did
for
too.
Fat Tuesday. You know, it's a good time.
Apparently we're weird. Not I know we're weird, but like I uh there's a Polish like stuffed like donut that apparently is also like more popular across like in the country than like
Really?
we're the only one that does Fosnots.
Yeah.
It's just, it's like a Polish check.
Hmm.
I
I
mean, I think
guess.
ours is better because I'm not a fan of a jelly filled donut, but
Yeah. No, I like the Knots. I don't know. Like, I'm curious how big the spread of that is.
I limited because it was made. It wasn't even like a German thing. It was a Pennsylvania Dutch thing.
It's cold cracker.
Like, yeah, it's pretty. It ain't it.
Yeah.
I mean, it is it, but like it's it's here. They don't even. I don't know if they even do them out in like Pittsburgh and stuff. Like, I like.
Yeah. No, I understand. It's like here.
Yeah, I was just talking to my dad on my phone. On the phone. Earlier this evening. Apparently, they had in their development. There's like a or in the town that like I lived in and they live in. There's a Facebook group. Obviously, love those things. Um, oh, yeah. Um, but apparently there's people from Pittsburgh that moved there, and like they were posting like, "Hey, what good churches can you get fish fries?" And now, granted, I've talked about how I can get fish fries places,
Yeah.
but like, it's
It's
uh,
not a thing as
it's
much.
not really a thing here as much as it is a thing out there. Like, you could throw a piece of paper and find a church doing a fish fry in
Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Here, it's like, oh, gotta research. Ooh, this place,
Yeah, I've never really heard about it until you started talking about it. I don't even know where I could find some, to be honest with you.
No, yeah, it's. I only knew him because like where I went to college was in the place where it's like every Friday's like
Yeah.
if you're out on a Friday, any time of the year, there's gonna be fish on the menu. So, but damn, I'm so hype. Got my
Fish
vinegar ready.
fry.
I got my vinegar ready. Got my ketchup. I think like I already know what I'm getting. I'm getting a fish dinner plus 3 pierogies because if they're really good
Ooh,
pierogies,
sounds good.
can't can never say no to some good pierogies. It's
So
like a
I'm curious, where did you buy your false nuts from?
so it was in my work in the town I work in.
Okay.
There's like a woman I work with. She's like one of those local people that just like lived in one place her whole entire
Mm-hmm.
life and
Yep.
like family. She just is the area.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Absolutely.
hey, any good places around here to get Fosnots? She like stops me. She's like, you need to go. You need to go to Saint
Oh, one of
Cecilia's.
those. Okay.
I'm like, okay. So I looked them up on Facebook, and I like see something is like, oh, we start selling at midnight, and I'm like, what the fuck are we talking? Like, what? I thought it was like fake at first, and I'm like looking up like, and they're like, no, they sell at midnight. I'm like, okay. So like, whatever. I said I'm gonna wake up on Saturday morning, cause to get them, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wake up there. I see a couple people from work. I'm like talking to them. They're like, good luck. The line at some points was 2 hours.
Holy shit.
So apparently, At midnight there was like a 2.5 hour line. Um,
Jesus Christ.
I only waited 40 minutes because the old people were in high gear.
Yeah.
But yeah, they fucking apparently slung 6,000 dozen
Yeah.
donuts.
That's
No,
crazy.
yeah, that's like 72.
Yeah.
That's like
You got it.
72,000.
Yeah. It is.
That's a lot.
The place I went to sold 1,000 dozen.
Yeah, no, I. That's a lot. That's
I
still
know. It's
12.
still a lot.
I'm not lying when I said I saw 3 big pallets of flour. Like,
I don't think that was everything. Like by a
probably
long
not.
shot. That was to
Yeah,
start the morning.
yeah. That's just that's an insane number of, and they're not like. Were yours like little square ones, or yours like donuts, or like donut
Mine were
look
like
like whole?
sort of round, but
Okay,
not real round.
mine were like hand size, like massive.
Oh, like yeah, mine were pretty good size.
It can depend. Sometimes like
Oh, absolutely.
traditionally they're like little squares. They're not supposed to be like that big, but then you get like
Yeah,
heavy-handed grandmas that are just like
yeah.
fucking just slinging the. So yeah, they were good. They were
Yeah, mine were good too.
um so yeah, so I got Madeline up for that, and then she didn't realize how long we might have to wait, so we were just standing there talking. And then then we didn't spur the moment, but we were like, oh, we should go to Costco. Then we went to Costco and bought like 12 pounds of chicken.
Nice.
6 pounds of what's your do you do I don't know. Do you do much chicken?
I try to. I mean, I don't
Are you,
always go for chicken.
do you like it in breast form or tender form?
I usually buy breasts more than tenders, but if tenders
See,
are on sale, I don't have an issue with them.
see, like when we're like frying up something on like a pan or like
I
a
mean,
get
yeah,
out the George
that's a good
Foreman,
time.
I
The
like
thing is, like a breast, I can turn into that, and it's fine.
yeah
But I can't go back the other way. You know, if I buy only tenders, I can't turn them into breasts to do something with.
yeah.
So that's
But I just
why,
never want to. I just never want a big breast. Like I always have to
yeah,
cut them up. So that's why I like the tenders because they're already cut up.
yeah, you know, that's fine.
But we bought both. Man, Costco is so hard not to spend money at.
I know, dude. Crazy.
Fucking
And
looked at all the
everything's
beef.
expensive, but it's like a shit ton of stuff too.
Yeah, I saw another like big ass pack of 6 pounds of beef jerky, already like no fat meat for $30. I'm like,
I just bought some.
did you?
It was mine was about 6 pounds, maybe seven. No, it was a little one. It was like 6 pounds, but it has fat on it, and I gotta trim it. So
I'm never trimming again. Fuck you. I ain't ever trimming it again.
I know, dude, it's crazy. I bought a big hunk of something. I don't even remember, like straight, like tender. No, sirloin tip. I think like the
Yeah,
whole sirloin tip. It was like 15 pounds.
not good.
Oh my! I spent an hour and a half trimming.
Yeah.
It was terrible. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, man. It was too much.
I'm
I cut like 2 pounds off of it.
gonna be baking tomorrow.
Yeah, what you making?
So there's two things I'm upset about with this new fish fry place I'm going to.
Yeah.
One, there's no pre-ordering,
Ooh.
but there is online ordering. So at
Okay.
like so on Friday afternoons, I have to always remember before I leave work to put in my order so that I can drive there and pick it up. Whereas my
Okay.
old place on a Monday, I could like log in, place my order, and say, "Hey, pick up at 5:30."
Oh, and have it like ready.
Well, like just be like, "Hey, have this order like roughly around this time,"
Yeah.
and I figured out like roughly the right time I needed to put it. That like I would leave work, drive right up to the place, go in there, and like my order's not sitting because I don't want to be there too. I don't want it to
Yeah.
be ready by the
No,
time I get up. I want it
I
to be
got
like
you. Yeah.
I want to get there, stand there for a minute, then yell Boyd, and me just go up, grab it, and leave
Yeah.
within like 3 or 4 minutes.
Mhm.
So this place, I have to put it. it says come 30 to 40 minutes after putting it. So I have to learn a whole new like time for it. Like,
Oh no.
so it's a little annoying. Whatever. I think it's asinine because I think the other way you kind of can like plan out your busy times better. But whatever. You know.
Yeah.
Then this place, they have like a couple cookie like for like your dessert you can pick like a fresh baked cookie, which is awesome. But whatever. But I've associated fish fries with like a piece of chocolate cake for a while now
Okay. Yep.
with peanut butter icing. And you can't just buy peanut butter
Oh.
icing.
Okay.
So I have to like make peanut butter icing
Hmm.
and like make a chocolate cake. So I'm just gonna
You
like
know,
what?
speaking of cookies, Fee owes me a cookie now
Yeah,
because
probably.
he said, "If you finish this track in Trackmania, I'll give you a cookie."
He owes so many
So,
cookies.
oh, I know. So I'm
Um,
owed a cookie.
yeah, so that's my lunch break tomorrow is running to Walmart getting the stuff and then like I'm gonna buy like like I think it's only 6 or 7 Ziploc containers and just like freeze all my cakes
Okay.
and
Sure.
then just pop them out for the rest of
Yeah.
like bake it once, bake it for the whole span and then just like take it
You're
out.
meal prepping cake.
Yeah. Oh, do you know about that wedding tradition?
Yes, I do.
Madeline, I refused to do it. I thought it was the dumbest fucking thing ever.
It seems pretty dumb to me.
We didn't even have cake. We had cupcakes, so we couldn't do it. I hope Fredo did
Did
cupcakes.
she? Did she want to?
What?
Did
No,
Madeline
she
want
wasn't
to?
like set on it. She wasn't enough to
Okay.
be like, I'm not eating a year-old cake. I was like, I'm not eating year-old frozen cake because it's like some goddamn tradition. I thought like that was so dumb.
Yeah,
I let her,
that's a weird
I
one.
let her keep her dead flowers, even though I find that repulsive. I hate them. She has her like goddamn like bouquet of just like flowers just sitting somewhere, and I just don't like looking at them.
You know, sometimes it'd be like that.
Yeah, so I'm a baker tomorrow. I'm gonna bake.
Do it.
But you see the article I posted in podcast text?
I did.
I was reading it earlier. It was recommended by Google. I'm like, do they know? Like, they just recommended it to me today. So I'm like, do they know it was Wednesday? Was it a year ago we talked about this hotel?
It could have
What?
been, but at this
It
point,
just seemed very funny that it would know. It's not funny. It's it it it's scary how much Google just like, oh hey, I know you know about this hotel.
yeah, no, it is. It's freaky how much Google knows.
From what people can't see, it was a Google article about the Cartoon Network themed hotel Bruno and I memed about roughly a year ago for um your Dutch Wonderland in Lancaster, near where Bruno gets his big pots.
According to Google, I was there June 23rd, 2021.
Okay, so damn, it's been that long. Oh, I guess it was pre-wedding. So it
So
was a
there
year
you
and a
go.
half ago. The article's not pseudo. Well, I think it was the only thing that was interesting that I think it was like the woman's family is from like Orlando and they decided to come up to the Philadelphia area to vacation, which I think is just super.
That does not sound good.
No.
Just stay down there. Like, why
Yeah,
come up here to Philly? Why
because
not go to like?
I think she said about education, so she probably like had some ideal that like Philly is like not a just city you should avoid and like, oh, let's go see
I
like
mean, okay, there are some cool things in Philadelphia if you're in the
I'm
right
not yeah,
spot, I guess.
it is 100% a cool thing to do, but like it's just not yeah.
But then why? Like, there's nothing cool about the area surrounding this place. It's like nothing.
There's shopping, there's the Dutch Wonderland, there's like Amish country.
I guess.
There's a couple things. I think the thing to I think the thing to think about is for some like what we would like equate to being like lame is sometimes someone else is cool. Like if you live near the beach and you're talking about vacations, you're not going to talk about doing a beach vacation. because it's just like a daily
Yeah,
occurrence.
I guess. It's just like when I remember this highway, I remember it being like, ah, there's nothing fucking here. I don't remember
Yeah,
like, oh, that's a sick ass Cartoon Network hotel.
I think there's just shopping. Yeah, it's shopping. They probably want to go to Philly, but they don't want to stay near Philly.
It's like, okay, yeah, great. It's a parking lot, you know?
Cool
And you're
colors.
just on this road of nothing.
You have to be kind of close to Philly.
I
'Cause I
don't
think
even
that,
think that this is that close.
yeah, but like you have to remember that these are people that probably don't want to stay too too close. Like a morning drive, like wake up and do like a morning
I
drive.
guess, yeah. It's a little over an hour. It's not that far, I guess.
For
Depending
someone
on
that
where you
like,
are in
yeah.
Philly.
So I don't know. The best I could say is like, for one, you want to do stuff in Philly, but you don't want to be anywhere fucking near it.
Yeah.
Um, Other than that, it was just one of those Google recommendations that made me laugh.
One of those Google things that make you think Google knows too much.
Yeah, but Bruno, you know, well wait. So I got my water heater.
Yeah?
Literally, the amount of oil we're burning. It might just because it has been a little bit warmer, so I will take the like metaphorical L on that. Like when I say this next statement. But like I look at my oil gauge now, and it's just not going down as fast, and it's glorious.
Yeah, I bet. Especially with how much oil is lately.
Yeah, and I swear, I was just showers. I swear to you, it was like, because there is like a 5 gallon expansion. No, that's on the house heat. There's like no expansion. It's like like a constant shower, is just constantly like revving your engine to like burn.
Yeah.
So we got the water tank installed, and the electrician, as she was running the 240 line, says, "Hey, I want to show you something." Oh, that's never good. They'll just show me
Oh
cool
boy.
things. So he shows me like on the bus bar. He's like, "Oh, you see this like white substance?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, that's not good." And he pulled off some breakers, and then he showed me behind the breakers, and there was a little bit of rust like stain. And I'm
Oh,
like, oh,
nice.
that's not good. So let me send some pictures.
Sure.
Hold on, pivoting, pivoting, pivoting. Um, send that one, and that one. Send those ones. So that's my outside service. So this is considered outside service from like the top of my house to like
Yep.
um through those pictures. Somewhere in there, and apparently this is like pseudo common. Somewhere is getting into. There's water getting into that casing for the main like
Mm.
200 amp line. Or
Yeah.
there's two lines in there, and the casing around the outside. Somewhere, shape, or form, water is getting into this system out here, and it's not affecting the outside system because there's obviously coating. There's like the wires inside of there are also like
Yeah. They're
they're
insulated.
also jacketed.
Yes.
However, the water is making its way down into the panel because it's all
Mm.
just like downhill,
Yep.
and it's dripping on my breakers, and
That
that's not
sounds
ideal.
fun.
It's less than ideal.
Yeah.
Out of all the
S-
things in this world that are
some would
designed to
say
be
that.
like, out of everything in this world that's designed to be somewhat waterproof these days, a breaker panel's just not. It's one of those
Yep.
objects in this world that's just they 100% say there should just be no, like, this is just rated for no water. Like
Rated for dry.
0 water is like the maximum amount of water recommended to be in that cabinet.
Mm-hmm.
So
Seems like an issue.
Yeah, so tomorrow I'll be sitting here with no power because
Neat.
obviously they have to disconnect everything,
Yeah.
and I have to get new outside service and a new panel, new breakers.
Oof.
Yeah,
Not
rough.
fun.
No,
Welcome to homeownership.
bro, it sucks. But yeah, um, but yeah, not covered by homeowner insurance because it's considered wear and tear. Because apparently this is pseudo common. It happens. It's and
I could see it.
like the electrician and like my insurance agent gave me the same spiel. It's like it's the casing outside is rated good. It's like good and it's rated, but like can keep it's only so many years like something can sit exposed to UV light
Yeah.
of the sun, and like eventually something's gonna crack, and water is eventually gonna get into it because water gets into anything. Like if water can get into something, it's like in it, and then
Yeah, for sure. That yes.
I'm hoping to like maybe not con. I'm going to inquire if like not that it would matter for me because it should last my lifetime, but like maybe put like a little dip in the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Like right now, it's like
Yeah, I don't know what the
perfect.
solution would be, but yeah, something like that.
The solution is you fix it. Everything's waterproof, and like you move on. Like everyone,
Yeah.
the solution is just you have to like maintain. Like this doesn't last forever. It doesn't. Watertight seals will fail eventually. Um, again, exposed to the condition like cold, heat, light,
Yeah.
wind,
The
all that stuff.
freezing water bullshit. Yes.
Eventually, this is always gonna fail. Apparently, it's not like common. Like you're not gonna have this happen all the time, but like in the same sense of common of like, oh wow, you have a new roof and one day it's a bad roof. Like you know,
Yeah.
it's like that. It happened. Now the panel, what you should do is like once it gets to a point where it starts to look bad, and there's no true way to tell, but like you know, early detection is like verifying your stuff is like in good shape and like you know, but you can't tell. But
And like,
thankfully,
who's gonna take their fucking panel door off all the
no
time?
one. It's one of those what you can't really tell. You don't know. Best you can do
Unless
is
you're
if you have
like
an older
me and fiddle with it every once in a while.
The best you can do if you have an older house is just like inspect it, see if you can see any visible. If you see any openings, waters have already gotten in. If you don't see any openings, then maybe the next time you have an electrician out, you just have them like say like give it a good like look over to see if they see anything. But it's just I'm glad fucking because the guy was like enough water would have gotten in here and just like your whole main breaker might have just like fucking freaked out.
Yeah.
So it's it is what it is. But I do have hot water in the form of electric heating.
Yeah. That's nice.
I like the plumber that we have to do it. He's done other work here. But like sometimes I feel like I'm like thinking on a different like level than people. So I was like, "Oh, hey, so we'll hook it up and put it right next to the furnace that way you can just like plumb everything to where everything's already being plumbed like where everything's already phoning home to, whatever." He's like, "Yeah." And I'll just cut off the furnace. I'm like, "Bro, why? Can we not? I'm like, can we leave the furnace as like an option on the loop and just like do a little like shut off?" He's like, "Oh, that's a smart idea." I'm like, bro, is this like something people don't think about? Am I overthinking things? Am I like I don't know.
Probably. I don't know.
Does your average person not think of like, oh, but then your average person doesn't have a UPS on their computer. I I'm not sure why you don't. You seem to
I
me like the
should.
person that might.
Should. So I think the problem is I commandeered one from my old job,
Yeah.
and it like had shitty components inside. I don't remember if it's the batteries or the circuit board or what, but and I just haven't felt like figuring it out and fixing it.
I need one
But
for my router.
I have like a
Like,
nice UP. I need new batteries for the one for my router.
bro, my router takes so long. My modem and router takes so long to reboot, and they'll like, and they'll freak out on a little like power like surge.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah,
one of these sitting under my desk.
that's a good one.
I know it's overkill for a computer, but it was also free.
Dude, mine had
So
so many. Mine had so many events from college. We had such like unreliable. Not it was like such dirty power. I don't
yeah,
know if you remember like Fee losing power a bunch of times.
I do. I remember it.
Um, but yeah, that's the main reason I got one. College was
Yeah.
just fucking with it.
I wonder how old my other one is. I mean, the one in my study for my routing equipment.
Yeah,
Let me see if I can find it.
yeah. I just want a little one. Like I don't need it to. I don't want it to
That's what.
last.
Yeah.
I just want it. Like I want like one that will give me like 5 minutes worth of power. Like
You
a
want the
general,
the
just
2 second power
yeah,
outs to not affect it.
exactly. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy, just like boo, 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 boo. Um,
Yeah, mine is now 8 years old in there, so that's probably why it's dead and not happy with
yeah,
me.
that's
Just
another
have like
classic.
it's nothing crazy. I just wanted it for like you were just talking about those couple little. I don't even remember spending this much money on it. Um, July 2015. Yeah, it was like $50, 40, $50.
Yeah, that's what it's. Yeah, yep. So
Just one of them little guys.
yeah, I like we have multiple of those that are my employment. I have that one. That one right there. That's under my
Which
desk at my work.
which
The
one?
tall one.
The
The
tall one?
left one. Left
Yeah.
tall one. Good. So you know, how about we make our own? How about we just get some I have some extra batteries and we'll just ring them up and wall to
I'm
car
in.
battery. We'll just get a wall to car battery adapter and like car battery to surge strip adapter.
Bro, I've got like half a dozen car batteries in my garage that are like somewhat too far dead. You want to see if you can pop them back to life?
Like
There's a
big
tractor battery out in the shed. There's two gel batteries there. I think there are two more. There's a van battery somewhere.
is there a tank battery?
No, no tank
I
batteries.
need that for the crafting recipe.
Do you?
Yeah.
Gonna
Did
shove
I
it up your ass and do weight training with it too? With your Epsilon case?
exactly. Um uh oh,
See, like this is the problem right here.
yeah, batteries. You're better off just buying a new one. Like battery replacements are almost as expensive as like just getting a new one.
Like this, I think this is the battery that I need for the one under my desk, and I might need two of them. Is the other thing.
Yeah, on the scale of good to rough, that's rough.
Yeah. So that's why it's sitting down there. It's my footrest. When I want my feet a little bit up, it's got me. Solid.
Solid. Um, yeah, you're better off maybe just buying a new one. I think mine was like 150. Now it's granted it's not to the level yours was,
Yeah,
but like
I know.
it's good enough for what you need.
And like, see, like this is the other fucking problem. This is the one to replace the one in my study. It's like that's a $40 battery. I paid $40 for the thing.
So, yeah, it's yeah, no, yeah. They're banking on you wanting just to like easily replace it, not like I guess that's 80 $90 now. So,
That's a bigger one though. Mine was a 350. That's a 650.
yeah, gotcha.
Like I bought a little one because I wanted it to stop the modem and router from dying instantly when the power flickers. That's all I wanted.
Yeah. I don't know if they
So
sell
I
the
don't know.
small ones anymore.
Apparently not, dude.
Get fuck PS. I want to buy UPS, the company.
I mean, like
There's
that
two.
one's
It's
$60.
not horrible.
Yeah, I don't know.
Um, Madeline and I picked our pool liner.
Yeah,
It's a hard decision, let me tell you.
I believe it.
Not because like it's not. There's just too many options, and they're all so fucking similar.
Yeah, and it's
And but like
probably a good amount of money, and you don't know. You're gonna live with it for a long time.
yeah, and you like don't know. Like you have to like you don't truly know what it's gonna look like. It's like a pool full of water.
Yeah.
But yeah, we flipped through the catalog, and I was just like, oh god damn, which one? Like finally found one. Cause like, do you want dark? Do you want light? Do you want um? It's just crazy. So that's done. Crossed off my list of things to need to worry about to do. So
Nice.
oh here you go, Bruno. Here's a cheap UPS. I don't like the way it. I've never heard of this brand, so that's probably a thing. Somehow the somehow the 500 volt amp is cheaper, $10 cheaper than the 350 volt amp.
Oh, that's a great sign always. I don't see any reason that this is sketchy at all.
Oh, you can wall mount it because it's so light.
Sweet.
Let's see what the reviews say. Decent. Okay. Most recent. Good, good. Last minutes only. Good for a power flicker. That's about it. Yeah. No fuck.
Died after plugging a vacuum cleaner for 1 minute. The fuck are you plugging in a vacuum cleaner for, my guy?
Crazy.
What is wrong with you?
Purchase for my computer. Quality extremely smooth. Continues to power off. Do not buy. It's a piece of garbage. What? He bought a 350 volt amp for his computer and is surprised it doesn't last more than 5 minutes. Like, what are you what?
It's power, man. It's power. Also, like, is this the pool liner you're picking? Is this the
Yep,
one?
yep.
That
Hidden
looks fun.
gem.
I like it. The sea glass.
Yeah. The bottom, so like the top is just like the first foot around the like
Yeah,
brim and then tiles underneath. Um, hopefully it'll look like nice and shiny and bright
I'm I'm sure it'll do great.
until it doesn't, and then it's not, and then I'm blaming you.
You know, sometimes it'd be like that.
Um, I don't know if I said this, but we have to have a second drain installed on our pool because of like those horror stories where like someone gets stuck and like the vacuum like kills them
Really,
because like pressure
I
can't like
didn't
get them
know
off
that.
because there's only one drain, so you have to have two drains so that you can't like cause some sort of like pressure vacuum.
I did not know that. It's interesting.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a true reason, but like there are horror stories about like one drains and like people getting their like getting like caught on them if it's draining and then you like get caught underwater because like you can't like come up. But like if you have two drains, it prevents like the pressure from happening like that, like being able to create that like suction.
Yeah,
So
I didn't know that.
so we will be getting a second drain. Also, we get close to it, we have to drain the pool, and that means we have to like dump the water somewhere, but no one wants the water.
Yeah.
So it's just like maybe just running a hose into like our house and just like dumping it and just like slowly but surely.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. I'm not too
But I don't
sure
want to
about
do it
that.
in yards because it's just gonna flood like people's yards because the whole pool's worth of water. So just for a couple days, I'm gonna be like draining it and like down the sewer. Hopefully, they don't have like some sort of tracking of how much water you dump.
I have no idea if that's a thing.
Well, you're not supposed to do like storm water down your like. They get really upset with that because it would destroy your like sewage system if everyone did all their like drainage water.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know. Uh, oh, okay. One last thing that I want to talk about F1 because check out this package. Check out the shipping history of this package that
Oh,
I'm
you got
waiting
a
for.
limbo?
Fucking
Um,
asinine.
Okay. Wait, no. That's backwards. Okay. It left Maryland, went to Kentucky, or did it also leave Kentucky?
Questionable. I don't
Then
know
it
if you can
left
get.
Maryland again. And then it got to New Jersey and left New Jersey. Fine. It's a quick turnaround. And then it fucking went back to Maryland. Is
I
it
have
late?
no. It's supposed to be tomorrow. I have no idea how this thing is fucking. I have no idea. Like, it was an hour away in like Maryland. I like. There's even more. It was like on Monday. It was like in there. It was like package picked up. I have no fucking clue how they've shipped it 3 or 4 different states in a round robin, and it's back to where it started. And
That's
they
crazy.
like, I it's just so horrible.
I don't think you can get from Maryland to Kentucky in 3 hours.
I
I think
think
that's a
you can.
second package in Kentucky.
I thought I Google mapped it. I didn't think it was that far away. Google Maps, Google Maps. Kentucky's not that far. You just have to go through West Virginia.
All right,
Hairbro.
let's see. From Hebron,
Hey, Brown.
Kentucky to Maryland. Maryland to Kentucky. That's an 8.5 hour drive.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. Apparently, dude.
Oh, so that's side of Maryland. Yeah. Feels like extremely long.
It doesn't look
Whatever.
like a short drive, that's for sure. Maybe they flew it. I don't know.
Yeah, it might have flown,
Crazy.
but now it's back. I don't think I'm getting it tomorrow, as an
After a trip
FYI.
to New Jersey.
I just like hope one guy has like picked up this package and being like, why do I keep finding this thing? So yeah,
Is that
so
that Walls jacket? Did you buy one? Is that what you're talking? What it is?
basically yeah.
Fair enough.
Um, yep, gonna be doing some outside work. So just like not trying to ruin my nicer LL Bean one.
Yeah.
Um, but Bruno, you know what
Yeah.
tomorrow is?
The testing day.
Formula One is back, 2023. And we're gonna watch cars go around the track at variable speeds with big waffle cones on them.
Oh, is it the waffle cone time? I didn't
It's
realize
and
that.
paint, waffle cone and paint.
There we go. I wonder if I'll be able to find preseason stuff.
And we're gonna watch cars go around, and it's not a circle.
Woo!
It's more of
Secure.
a.
What does secure look like? Oh, it's
It's
that one.
it's
I
it's the
remember
first
him.
track of the year. Like this will
Is
be
it?
where the first races.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Basically, they ship everything. It's like easier just to ship everything here, test
Sure,
it, and then like just do a race.
makes sense.
But tomorrow, so there's so much stuff going on. So apparently two cars have like an S pipe instead of like an F pipe, and the
Oh,
S pipe might cause like dirty air behind it, so it might fuck up everyone behind you.
all that things that they were trying to do to minimize the dirty air thing.
Yeah, well, so but like Ferrari, not Ferrari, yeah, Ferrari is one, and then there apparently is another team that's doing it, and everyone's like, well, we've kind of seen like the other cars, and they don't see it on the other cars, so like maybe it's Ferrari and Red Bull. They're just gonna be like trying to dirty air the fuck out of each other.
Yeah.
Um, we got that. Uh, we finally get to see what the Red Bull car looks like because it's never been revealed yet. It's the finally the time where teams can't like lie about what like they literally legitimately just put
Yeah.
on.
It's
Well, they
like
could sandbag,
show
but
up
like
or yeah.
most of the teams that other than the top three teams, the rest of the teams can't really sandbag. There's nothing to sandbag. They kind of need to like
Hmm.
actually like figure shit out. So that's a thing. Um, Boltas's helmet um is creepy. I don't know if you saw it.
No, I think I missed that one.
It's a little creepy. People are kind of split on it. I know I didn't post an old Reddit link. Did your fucking shit just redirect to old Reddit?
Yep, it always does. I have banned new Reddit from my computer.
Oh,
Okay. What? Why is it a face?
it has the mustache.
I kind of like the mustache, but like the rest of it's a little weird. And like
People
the
are like,
just
why does he have
oddly
a
skin tone color is just what is going
Well, then
on,
you
man?
look at the front, and people are
And then
like,
you
why
see
does
the
he have like a
chin.
cultist? If you look at the like front, it looks like he's like a cultist with like his Alfa Romeo tattoo.
Yeah, it's like right on his forehead and it's red and yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one.
Okay, here is. I know we did the. I think we did the libraries last week. But what's your favorite helmet?
I'll
What's your
tell you,
favorite?
Lando caught my eye right away.
You like Land? Oh, where's he, McLaren?
Bottom left.
Oh, you,
Yeah, I'm not saying I like it. I'm saying it caught my eye.
bro. Alex Albon's helmet, sick, and only because he's
That doesn't
American.
look bad.
And only because he's American. But Logan Sargent, what the? That's
Yeah,
American.
that also doesn't look too bad. Okay, something looks fucked up with the AlphaTauri, whatever the fuck that animal looking thing is back there.
The bull.
Yeah, it looks like a dying puma to me when I look at it the
Um,
right way.
I don't. I wish. I. w-
I
I
don't
don't
hate
know.
Alonso's. This looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty colorful.
I don't know why. Yuki's is like fall leaves, but if it was like cherry blossoms, I think it would look
Dude, that would be
absolutely
sick.
ridiculous. Um,
I now cannot stop seeing this derpy looking puma in this logo. For whatever reason, that's all I can see now.
uh, I mean, it's pretty boring, but it like resembles the car. Like I think I like Magnuson's just because it'll look cool in the car. Like when the car is like looking the
Yeah,
same.
I can agree with that. Him sitting in the car, I think that helmet would look very good.
Now,
It's just kind of bland.
ugliest helmet, that's a fucking run. Like I
Like
fucking
Hamilton's
Gasly's.
does not look great. I'm gonna be honest with you. I
No, but he's
kind
always
of
been.
hate
But
it.
it's his color scheme. I think it's
I
all about
know.
that color scheme.
I kind of hate Zhao's with the giant fucking Z on it.
Oh, where's I'm not.
The,
Oh
the
yeah,
top right.
this is number 7. No, it was number 20. It almost okay.
I think it's a Z for Zhao
Yeah, you're right. I just okay.
or Joe. I don't know.
Joe
I,
Guan
I
Yu.
I hate. I don't like the Z.
I, no, Gasly's. Gasly. I hate Gasly's.
Yeah, that one doesn't look good. I was about to say that.
I don't. I don't
I think I have to
understand.
see him with the car is the other thing because I
I
think
just
that'll
don't
change a lot.
understand how. I mean, some of these are good, but I don't love
Or
like.
like at least with the suit. Like Hamilton's with a black fire suit is gonna look a little funky.
I just don't
Like
know
you
why
almost
they're
need to
so
go the
ugly.
whole thing with that.
Like these are people. These probably they probably approved these designs and like they looked at it and said like I don't
Yeah.
know. Like Gasly looked at that and said, "Yeah, that's cool." I'd be like, "What?" Like Alonso, like I don't know. I guess it's kind of cool. I don't know. I hate Strolls. I hate Aston Martin. I think their green is bad. I don't like Aston Martin green.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Like it's just a, it's not
Again,
a
that'll probably look okay with the car though,
yeah, but I
just
just
to
don't like their
match. But I
color.
don't I don't like the green either. Yeah.
It's not like it's not a Ferrari red or like that Ford blue or like a lot of car
Yeah.
companies I like their color. Like it has
Yeah.
like I like their a McLaren or
Papaya.
papaya. What's it? Is there any other ones? Yeah, I probably, but I'm not thinking of them. But like I think a lot of car companies pick a really good like iconic color,
Yeah.
but
Like
that's
Mercedes
just
has their fancy silver,
yeah.
you know. Ford has their blue for sure.
I do like the Ford blue. A lot of
Yeah.
times I like the color blue in general, but like the Ford blue is always tends to be like a really sharp blue.
That Ferrari red is like unmistakable. I don't know. Yeah.
Jeep green, that's another one. It's not in racing, but like
Yeah.
it's an iconic car
Yeah,
brand color.
I'll give you that one for sure.
A Jeep never got into like rally, and
Because they're
it is
not
a little different, but like I don't know why like them as a brand like wouldn't be able to like
do something.
yeah as the brand that like as the brand that like pivots themselves on their like off-road cars. You would think like pivoting themselves into being like the off-road racing like S cars would be like a thing they would do, but they don't.
Yeah, I don't know. They're more of like rock crawling kind of. I don't know.
I don't know, like fucking isn't like Audi big into rally and they don't
Yeah,
even do off-roading at all?
yeah, pretty
Ford,
much.
Ford's another very
Subaru.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think rally is more about a car that can be modified to go off road than it is about the original off roading capabilities of something.
Yeah, but it's all about brand.
Yeah,
You gotta you know, gotta brand your brand. Why do people want Mercedes and like Ferraris to be fast? Because they're Mercedes and Ferraris. I don't know. But was there anything else on the
you're
subreddit? Uh, 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 no. Oh, can we scroll up to Zoom? Can we go into Zoom? Can we pivot to Zoomies? Can we? I don't know if you want to just take a
sure.
screenshot of my post from earlier or like how you want
Maybe.
to.
Let me figure out what it was.
Or you can just open up
I
both
can just I'll
pictures,
just open them both. It's fine.
bro. Somehow,
So this is the tire system that we have now.
somehow. this fucking system is our current tire system, and this
Yep.
one is supposed to be the simplified version of the old system.
Of this one. Why not just have fucking more colors, man? I'm in
But like,
favor of it.
I guess, and I, you
What
and
is
me
it? It's
didn't live.
seven dry tires. How many do we have now? We've
So,
got six.
well, I, so there's three is like we don't know if three is gonna be a real tire or not. I think three Pronto, like I think that's something like new. I think that's supposed to be like
Yeah.
it's that C0. C0 was last year's C1, but they made a new C1. So C1 is new. C0 was last year's C1, and they're both white, but one has brackets. So that's how you tell the difference between that and you know brackets. That's how we fucking. I think it's because they hated. I think the thing was with the rainbow, they didn't like that they were calling. Can we switch back to the rainbow,
Yeah.
please?
Absolutely.
I think in a race they were maybe sometimes upset when someone's like, "Oh, they are on the
The hardest
softs," and
tires is the super softs, and that's
like,
the hards.
yeah, I think that's what they hated talking about. How the hard tire of the weekend was a super soft.
Yeah.
So, but it's understandable. Like you just look at three
It
tires and
it
be like,
fucking makes sense. Can we go back, please?
I I don't know. I have zero. That was 2018, so it was literally just before we started.
19.
Like, no, that one's from 18.
Oh, I guess that the the title says 19.
Oh, does
That's
it?
why it freaked me out. Yeah.
Okay, that's yes. I think it's just such a better system. I think what the original tent was, but now we have like all this going on, and it's just not more simple.
Yeah. And
Also,
like
it's
the
a new
other
wet
thing
tire.
is like with the old system I would have been able to know, "Oh, hey, they're running really soft tires on this track." Now, I don't know what the fuck tires they're running
Well,
cuz
look at
the
the
hards are the
bracket.
softs and the softs are the hards.
So there's a new wet. So like every team has to run the C3 and report back data this weekend. They have like no option. They have to run those tires at some point.
Yeah.
Um, there's a new wet tire this year. Um, the new wet tire is supposed to do less spray, and I don't think
Okay.
you're supposed to heat it up. It's supposed to run cold, and the whole point because it's a wet tire and it's gonna run cold anyway. So you're supposed to just leave it cold. And I think a couple of these on here you're not supposed to heat up this weekend. They want to see what they look like. They want to see what happens when you run them cold.
Yeah.
So like if
Okay,
I
like
like I
for wets, 40 degrees is not that hot. That's like
mm-mm,
just above room temperature basically.
yeah. Um
That's 104. That's like a hot day at some of the tracks that they're at.
yeah, I
But it's a wet. So it's like,
yeah.
you know,
Everyone was like everyone was trashing on them. Uh everyone was like, "Why make a new fucking wet tire when you'll never run a when like
they never
any
ran wets.
no." Everyone's like if the race got that wet, they just canceled it or like postponed it.
That's what they've
Like
been doing, yeah.
they're like this is like the biggest waste of time because they're just never going to want to use this new tire. Um oh fuck. We're go-
Oh,
We
we
got to
gotta
go through this
go.
quickly. Okay, we're going through this quickly. Oh, but I posted in Zoomies. I was in
That's fine.
Zoomies.
I was still there. It's fine.
Can we open it in Paint? Do you have any editing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can do that. Um, where did you go?
Where'd the time go? Why are we here? What?
I don't know, man. What happened?
What happened?
How
Team
did this
kills. Oh, there's a
happen
team
to
kill.
me? Oh no.
It wasn't. It wasn't Damon. It wasn't Fee. It was Fredo.
Oh
Fredo.
no.
Um. Preseason bingo. Uh.
Woo!
What color do you want to be?
Papaya.
Okay, your papaya. Can I be like blue?
Sure.
Um. Uh. Sorry to make you set the colors, but two or more special testing libraries.
You said light
Yes,
blue?
whatever blue. I don't care. Just a
Okay.
blue. Or
Yep.
now golf. We're now the golf library. I guess just put a little check mark if you think it's gonna, or like a dot, or like some sort of color indication that, like,
I'll do circles, and if we get them, we can cross out the circles. How about that?
okay. Do you think there's gonna be two or more special testing libraries?
No. I don't.
Yes,
I don't think. You okay?
I do. I think Red
Why is
Bull.
that? What the fuck? It's on blue.
Uh, I must not understand paint color. I'm sorry. I didn't realize how bad. I thought this was gonna be easier.
Three or more red flags? Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Oh
assuming
yeah.
you also.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
So don't
Alonzo.
forget. Don't
Okay.
forget
What?
Stroll's out. Stroll's out due to illness.
Okay.
So
Oh.
people are like
Okay.
assuming he's gonna drive a lot. I'm going yes. They've only confirmed Friday that they're
Yeah.
splitting up the driving, but
If
they.
Stroll is out, absolutely. I fucking hate paint.
I'm sorry. Is there a better program for this?
Not. Not right now. It's fine.
C5 is C5 is
Is that the
the softest.
the softs? No.
It's gonna be day 3. Spins at turn 14. Uh,
Any?
I
We talking
guess.
a single spin?
Yeah.
Then yeah, that's
Sure. Sure.
happening.
Sure. Yeah. Easy. I don't know. Like. Yeah.
Fastest time at the end of the sessions. I guess I should show this screen like a nincompoop that I am. Fastest time at the end of sessions are 5/10 faster than last year. No, they fucked with the car.
Yes. Red or Ferrari's supposed to be faster.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah.
On track battle? What kind of question is that?
Yeah.
You two?
Yeah. Either
Haas
Haas.
Alpha or Alpine set the least total laps. Haas is on the list.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's.
Thanks, Discord.
Discord.
Bro, I don't know what the fuck just happened. Discord just died on me. I didn't even do anything, okay? My Discord is so borked. Now my dude, I really need to reinstall Discord one of these days.
Yeah. Maybe just a little bit of fresh or a little refresher.
Oh my god, it's so bad. Why is it so bad? Ferrari or Mercedes have the most laps completed at the end of the day? Ooh. I'm gonna say no.
Yeah. No.
Total laps exceed 3,200? I'm gonna say yeah, because FIA is gonna hound them to get laps done because of these tires.
Yep. Oh, the next one just put me just put us down.
Okay, come on now. Someone crashes. Mercedes has some sort of new innovation. I'm gonna say no.
We've seen the car. I don't remember them saying it. Yeah. No.
To me, innovation is like DAS. You know,
Next one, just put it down.
fucking who?
It's a
What?
free space.
It's a free space.
It's a
Okay.
free space.
Spins at 6 to 8. Yes, of course. Like, who's not gonna spin? There's 3,200 laps. Somebody's
Yeah.
spinning.
On cars, they're trying to understand what the limits are.
A fire due to mechanical failure.
Oh, wow.
They should be new engines, though.
Oh, that's a tough one. I think it's gonna happen, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Don't put
So
me
what do you
down for it.
don't? Okay, I don't think so
Don't
either.
put me down for it, but I still think it's gonna happen.
Aero rakes are used by multiple teams.
Yes.
What is an aero rake?
Waffle grid.
Oh, absolutely.
Like that's what they're. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
A reserve driver does some laps. Wait, come
It's
on.
already guaranteed. That's a free space because of um.
Red Bull or Ferrari with the top
Put your
overall
circle on
time?
there.
I'm going to.
Okay, you're gonna do them all.
I'm fucking
Yeah.
tired of switching colors,
Yeah.
man.
Okay. If you want to do me, yes. Flow viz paint, yes. Two drivers have a collision,
Come on,
yes.
man.
An Aston Martin lead. Oh yeah, fake copium.
Okay.
Rookies, yes. Yes. What's turn 10? Oh, 100%
Oh,
yes.
fucking that hairpin Jesus turn? Yeah.
No, I think the Rise is gonna be better than Sonoda.
Okay. Okay, come on. They're gonna have a lot of laps. They're gonna use paint. They're gonna crash. Absolutely. I also think McLaren's gonna have a top spot one day. I'll even like put a little dot there to say that I knew. How
Three
isn't
rookies,
a rookie gonna spin?
and there's three of them this
150
year.
laps, yes. They're pumping laps into these people. Multiple lock, yes, of course they're going to be. Sonoda's got some issues. He didn't work them out yet.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
basically, we pretty much agree.
Yeah.
I'm betting on these two not being true.
We'll see
The
how we
first two.
hit.
Yeah.
I guess that's the only way
I'll
I
save
win.
this.
No, no, I thought it'd be fun. Fun way to start the season. I thought we would need time to kill, but apparently we didn't need time to kill.
You know, that's fine. I saved it, so I'll put that somewhere. Who knows where?
Now we can,
There. It goes there.
now we can. So yeah, next thing. Woo! This is a fast pace. This is a fast pace.
Woo! Turn it up a little.
Big Booty Mix Volume 12. The one
Yep.
that Bruno had me like questioning myself last week when he heard the intro.
Okay, Mr. Intro, what do you think?
I thought it was just as good as last week's. I don't think it was better, but I thought it was just as good as last week's because the Lion King hitting into that Post Malone was straight fire.
I think it was a good intro. Too fucking long.
It was, it was
6.
like 40 seconds.
Too long.
6.
6.
6. Ridiculous.
I'm out here
The
breaking
slander.
hearts.
Slander.
You know it.
Crazy.
Sound clips? Bro, they had one good one that I remembered, but I'm going to say a 6 because I didn't catch all of them while I was listening. They did. I forget what the one good one was, though. I don't remember. I just listened to it today.
I was in the car driving again, and
Fucking
it was like really
goldfish
hard for
brain.
me to. There were more of them, and it was not. But I was gonna give
Yeah.
them 6 as well.
Like, they're good. They're fine. I just was busy and was doing other things, so I couldn't jot them all down.
This is. I don't know if it was the first one, but this one had their own original song in it. As an FYI, it was at the
Oh,
beginning,
did it? Okay.
so it had one of their own original songs in it, which I do appreciate them dropping themselves in their own thing.
Yeah, of course.
Um, I was gonna give it a 7 for songs. It
I
wasn't
think
all.
I have to
What?
agree with you. There's the end section was good to me. The beginning was fine. The middle was lacking a little bit, in my opinion.
I think at some point it like turned up towards the end and it just like finished so strong for
Yeah,
like
no,
songs.
that's what I mean. Like the ending was good. The ending songs were good for sure.
Flow is where it gets a little. I like the way this one flowed. I don't know if it was just a good flow or if it was just. I don't know if I liked it or if it was good, but I definitely liked the flow.
You know, thinking back, I also really did like the flow, even maybe more than last week. I might give it a 7, I think.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I I'm with you. I definitely think a 7.
Like it was a good mix. I'm adding it to the playlist. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Mine tied. I maybe it wasn't better, but I think it was just as good as last week's.
It was I think less bangers and more just like between the songs and the flow, I understand why yours matched.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
it was
think it
good.
was as good. I still think 11 is my reigning champion.
Oh, you know,
And that's fine.
we're coming into some heavy hitters though.
Oh
We're
yeah.
coming
I there's another good one coming up and it might hurt.
in the
By the
coming
way,
week.
still got Taylor Swift.
Does it? I'm really curious when this stops because I feel in the later ones I don't.
It was like right at the end apparently with the
Yeah,
Chainsmokers.
Katy
Honest
Perry. She's another one I'm surprised that they get in there.
and the Biebs, Justin Bieber.
Do a loop. Do a loop. No, that's a different person. Who's wait? Who sings levitating? I didn't realize this chick was big back then.
I don't know.
Do a Lupa. She's in this one. I thought that was like
I
she was
see
like a
that.
tick.
I don't remember that though.
I thought she was like a TikTok person. Like I thought she just got big from TikTok.
Well, like last week, the people I mentioned, that was like a TikTok song. Like it got
Okay,
big on TikTok recently.
but
But
like these
like,
weren't around the TikTok time, were they?
no. I mean, this was 5 years ago, 6 years ago,
Uh,
maybe more.
when did you and
I
me
don't,
get originally into TikTok? Was that 2018 or
probably yeah,
19?
yeah. Watching them videos on YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the good TikTok.
yeah, the good ones.
Okay. Also, well, we have a couple more minutes of note. Um, New video game dropped. I don't think it's getting a lot of coverage, but Atomic Heart, it looks really good. It is basically a BioShock game, not made by the company that makes BioShock.
Interesting.
And
I saw some shit about DRM for these people. That
they use
was
the same shitty DRM that all companies are using right now, and people are very upset. People don't like it. I don't
yeah.
think it's great. I don't think it's great, and I think people are upset with it. But like, I think the last like 5 big games that came out on Steam all use it. Like it's
Like I think Harry Potter does too. The
yeah, Harry
the
Potter does, and then there's a couple other big ones that were using it this past year. It's Fallout, BioShock, but it's BioShock, but like has kind of like the Fallout like robotics themes of
that's
it.
kind of cool.
Um, um, but I don't know if I've said this before, on the podcast or to you in general, but like BioShock's probably one of my favorite game series.
Really?
I think I think they were all amazing games. I think the story and the world building of all of them are great.
Yeah. It's one of those
Because of this
games that I
game,
bought with the intention to play the trilogy. I bought the trilogy. I own it.
um, the I'm rewatching like when I made the comment where the other day about old video games looking really bad.
Yeah.
It's because I restarted watching BioShock Infinite on
Mm-hmm.
YouTube because this got me in such the mood. I'm watching this, but the person I'm doing, I can only watch so much because they're only releasing so much.
Sure.
Um,
Yeah.
uh, but BioShock Infinite, I'm rewatching it because it got me in the mood, and I don't know, just a fun. It's a fun vibe of a video game.
Yeah.
So,
Speaking of
oh,
video games, if you're watching this today after noon, Sons of the Forest should hypothetically be out.
oh yes, and we will be, you and me will be roaming in a forest somewhere,
Apparently, Eric's gonna buy it now. So
bro. Shocked. I'm shook.
shook.
Probably was gonna work all weekend anyways.
I'm like, I don't know what to do because like, who's gonna want to play this?
Sun's Forest?
Yeah,
You, me, Burry.
like no one has come out and said to me, "Oh yeah, I'm buying that." I think
Uh,
Burry will. So
okay.
like, do we wait for the three of us to be on tomorrow and play it?
I don't know. It's early. So the thing I'll say is early access. So are we gonna even be able to play the full story? Like, what does this
I
truly
think
mean?
my understanding with what I read is that they need time to flesh out some of the other finer details, but the game is basically done.
I don't know. We're just gonna have to play it by ear.
Yeah.
I'm probably not gonna load it up and play it single player,
No,
but
I don't
if
want to
you
do
get,
that either.
but like I'll
But
join.
like, I would like to figure out how many people we can get into it because it might only be 4 player.
Yeah, and maybe we wait till most of us, if not all of us, get around to like start up. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like if like you and me,
No
are,
idea.
if like me and Burry are here, I don't know if we'll launch it. But if you hop on, you know,
Yeah.
like that type of thing.
And also, I'm not here Friday, so until
So
late. So we'll see about that.
I don't know. It's only. I mean, I'll have, and it's one of those things where like it doesn't really matter. There's no like real like
I'm
leveling.
not in a huge rush or anything either.
It's not about like
No.
leveling. It's you might have less materials, but you can just like literally hand it on a plate probably still if you need anything.
Yeah.
It's more about the dicking around with friends than it is like
Yeah. I
going to
just
get
want to
the.
be there for the moments, you know?
Yeah.
I want to have
There's gonna
those
be no
moments.
maps. There's gonna be no maps. We're gonna have no fucking idea how to get like anything.
Yeah.
Like we're like, oh, let's go
We
get
might
the
have to
katana.
draw our own maps, dude.
Yeah, like we're not. And I think the map's huge.
I'm not sure.
I remember in one of the posts that like the map's so much bigger now. I mean, it's the same map
I'm not
technically, but
sure.
like I think like the map, like
I
it's all
thought it was a
scaled.
different place.
I thought it was that same island.
I thought it was a second island.
What? I'm so confused. I thought it was the same.
So,
Okay.
okay. End cutscene. I just watched it the other day because I was watching a series of somebody playing it. The forest. You end it. You crash the plane. Spoilers, by the way. You crash the plane. You get the kid. You save Timmy by killing the kid, right?
Mhm.
That was some of that was implied by everything, but whatever. You go to the game show with little Timmy or the night show, whatever, and you chop down your tree against the host, yeah.
Mhm.
And Timmy does his fucking seizure on the ground, right? That's where the game used to stop. They put in another scene now, and it's fucking Timmy, and he's in New York City or something, some city, and he looks like the crazy man plotting a murder in his room, and he's got all the maps on the wall. And on one of the maps is proposed site 2 with an island.
Oh.
So it's like,
Okay.
yo, let's go fuck up that other island. That was
Yeah.
my thought, what I understood.
Gotcha. Okay. Whatever.
Um, I would like to know more about multiplayer. Reportedly 4 times the size of the original game. That's a big
Uh,
map.
okay. So whatever. It's a bigger. It's gonna be a lot bigger. So like the likelihood we get anything, like we might. You remember how you had to like work your way up to snow boots to get to the
Yeah,
something? Was that? That wasn't Katana. There was something in the snow region, but I
I
can't
don't
remember what it
remember.
was.
I can't remember what it was. Bro, I hate
So.
all the clickbait websites that never let you find anything that you want.
Yep. But don't worry about that. You want to know why?
Because that's all we have for this week's episode. By the way, this is the thing. This is the serial killer guy.
Oh, okay.
See?
Map two. Map two.
Site 2. Yeah.
Site two. Map two.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's a lot
Also,
of
Timmy's an
painkillers.
alcoholic.
Yeah, man, yeah. Because that's all we have for this week's episode of Thursdays. All the best days podcast. Thanks for listening, and goodbye.
See you later.